This is going to be a video on how to tie a 3-hook flapper rig, one of the simplest sea rigs that you can tie. What you're going to need is 6 crimps in the diameter of whatever hook link material you'll be using, 1 bigger swivel to attach to your main line, 1 quick link to attach your lead, 6 beads size of your choosing, 3 swivels of your choosing, and 3 hooks, different patterns, different sizes depending on what you're after. Rig body for today is going to be 40-pound greased weasel, because we're not going after anything too big, and 15-pound amnesia. So first thing I like to do is I like to cut my hook lengths to the sizes that I'm requiring. The rig overall is going to be about 1 meter long, so I need 3 hook links at around 300 millimeters just so they don't overlap. So I like to tie my hook on first, just a simple 5-turn blood knot. 3, 4, 5, back through, pull down, bit of wet, just cut that off. I've got predetermined marks at 300 millimeters just so I can cut them just like that. So repeat that 3 times, then I'll get back. Right, I've cut and tied 3 hook links. I've also gone ahead and cut a length of my rig body, about 1000 millimeters, 100 centimeters. First thing I like to do is take my end of my rig body and just tie on my lead clip. Cut that tag end off. Once you've tied it on, just like so, go ahead. I also like to cut a little bit of a taper on the end of my rig body. So you start with a crimp, feed that on, then a bead, then a swivel, another bead, and then another crimp, and then just repeat that over again 3 times, and that'll be the 3 attachment points for your hook links. Right, I've gone ahead and threaded on all of the crimps, beads and swivels. Last thing you have to do is just tie on the main swivel that will attach it to your main line. Once that's on, like so, is take one of your hook links and just tie it to the swivel, like so, and just cut off that little tag end, and obviously repeat 2 more times. Right, all hooks are attached to their corresponding swivels. Next thing is to set them in place. Now I have a jig that I've made up to do this, just a simple piece of wood with a clip on the end and a rubber band at the other, and I can clip that on that end slip it on at the other. That is just to allow me to hold it in place. Nothing too fancy. Now I do have 3 preset marks along this, just to make my life a little bit easier, so I can slide my swivel to roughly where I need it to be, and then go ahead and crimp the bottom crimp, and then crimp the top crimp. Now these don't have to be all above the lead. You can also bring this one down to the bottom, so then you have 1 below, 2 above. Just depends on the situation really. Now I can just slide this along again to my preset mark, crimp that one. These really don't take long at all. They're so simple to do. And there we are. You can just sort of test that it doesn't hit the swivel below. Just there like that. That's why I like to measure it out, because that way you can't go wrong. And that's it, that's done. Once you've obviously tied everything up, you can just simply take it out the jig, put it on one of the winders or in a bag, and then take it fishing. Bait it up, catch some fish. See you next time.